Revelation tells you that, okay? Because they're gonna work our fields, okay? They're gonna make our vineyards, all right? That's how that works, okay? Right? And they're gonna be happy because it's gonna be through righteousness, man. Okay? The nations are gonna be happy, okay? The only nation that's not really gonna be happy is Esau, okay? Esau Edom is the only nation, okay? They're the only nation, man. Okay, that isn't gonna basically be pleased. They're gonna get the worst. Okay, don't think the other heathens are gonna live freely and nah, man. After that time's gonna be period, they're gonna get their land, okay. But we're still gonna have to govern them. Okay, we're still gonna be the owners of those lands. They're basically gonna be renting. You see how we go into these heathen lands? Okay, we have to pay rent. We have to pay either rent or mortgage, a car note, right? The reason why you pay bills in this society is because everything you own is not yours. You're basically renting that. You have to pay a fee for using that. Okay? Stop paying those fees and see what happens. You lose everything. You lose your car, you lose your crib, okay? Shit, you even lose your woman. That's not even yours either. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, that's how it works in this society, you know? And inhabit them, okay? And they shall plant the vineyards and drink the wine thereof, and they shall also make gardens and eat the fruit from them. Right? We couldn't do that in slavery. In Deuteronomy 28 chapter tells you that. That's how you know we're the Israelites. Okay? When the hell did those so-called Jews, when did they plant any vineyards? They weren't even in slavery, man. Okay? And at the time, there wasn't even 6 million Jews at the time that identified as Jews. There wasn't 6 million Jews. Okay? You go where they were so-called being tortured, they had everything. They could freely walk, they can move, okay? Right? They can go into the what is it called? They had movie theaters, everything. They had everything they wanted. They had restaurants, everything. When did Jake have that? Okay? Jake's ass being shipped to Europe, okay? All the way back to the damn islands. Okay, you have all the Caribbean islands all the way up to South America, then South America, and then North America. Okay, going all the way back up to Africa, okay, to the Middle East, okay, and then to the Asiatic, okay, right? You had the Asiatic places, and even those islands too. You had Japhetic, okay, you had Moab, Ammon up in there. You had Elam, okay. So Jake's ass is just going everywhere, man. For decades, Jake's just going here. Okay, decades upon decades, man. Okay, almost for what? It's been 400 plus years now. Jake's ass just going here, and there's still slavery going on to this day. Okay, so don't tell me nothing, man. Don't tell me nothing. Or a few of you went into a damn gas chamber. Okay, whoopie-whoop. Okay, imagine have to jump out the damn sea, get eaten by sharks, and on top of that, you're too scared to do that, so you gotta wait up. You gotta take the punishment. You're getting butt broken. You're gonna eat. You're getting fed chopped liver, pork, all this damn garbage. That's why Jake eats so damn bad. It's in their damn DNA now. Okay, which you can easily switch on what you eat, but Jake's just done. All right, because Jake never used to naturally eat like that. Jake just eats crap. You know, right? Jake has been beaten down so much. These people are so proud they don't understand the psychological effects. All right. The imprint it left on Jake through generation. The scriptures tell you that. It says that the curse shall remain through generation to generation. Okay? That means it's been beaten into you, man. You know? There's a reason why Esau went that hard. The Lord put the spirit on Esau to go that hard so it could be beaten into us from generation to generation, man. That's not no coincidence. Okay? That's not a coincidence, man. Alright? Let me see. Verse 15, and I will plant them upon the land, and they shall no more be pulled out of their land. Okay, there you go. We shall be planted in our land again. Okay, because we've been pulled out. We've been pulled out of our land many times. Okay, many times. Go through the history. Okay, you had the Roman siege, right? 70 AD. Okay, right? That which even after that, Jake has never been in the land after that. Jake has just been everywhere, dwelling in America, right? From South America all the way up to North America, the West the West Indies, and then you also had Jake going up living up there in Europe. Okay, from a whole bunch of empires. Okay, the Rome, Greek. Jake was ruling in those empires too. Well, wicked Jakes, you know, but Jake was still living up there. Okay, we have the history books to show you that. Okay, Why do you think they call it the Dark Age? Jake ruled up in there for 1,000+ years, man. Okay? 1,000+ years, Jake ruling up in Europe. Had Esau under subjection, man. Okay? Jake's everywhere, man. Jake is everywhere. That's why these Jakes in America, they're so freaking small-minded, man. Jake in America is so small-minded. They don't even realize their own history. All right? And guess what's coming up, too? Man, we gotta go hard for Black History Month, because Black History Month's about to come. And all they're about to give you is Martin Luther King. Okay? They won't even give you no biblical kings that were all Jake. Okay? King Solomon, King David. Okay? You had the kings of Judah. Okay? You had kings of even the northern kingdom had kings, man. Okay? I can show you the map right now. Jake had their own land, their own landmarks within Israel. Issachar had his spot. Zebulon had his spot. Benjamin had his spot. Judah had his spot. Okay? Then I can tell you that, and then they're not even going to tell you that Jake, even after being out of Israel, we ruled several spots. We ruled Europe. Okay? We know about America. Jake ruled America. Okay? You had Judah, Benjamin, and Levi over here. Okay? Right? Mainly Judah. All right? Before the slavery even came, Judah was already over here. Jake knew about the land. Jake knew about the land. And then on top of that, you had Jake ruling Africa. Why do you think Africa was so great? Because of the Jake slaves and the Jake rulers. Okay? I can go all day, man. I can go all day. You know? And that's just to show you that Jake's great. And they're about to just give you Black History Month. Tell you, oh yeah, you're black. That's it, you know? It says, I have given them, saith the Lord, thy power. Okay? So yeah, that's it from Amos, right? Let's jump back. This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 2. Actually, we'll start at verse 1. So this is Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought from the land of Egypt, saying, okay, because the Lord brought us out of the land of Egypt. Okay, he delivered us from the land of Egypt. He's about to do it again, but this time, okay, and that's how you know the 2/3 were among Jacob among that time, because the 2/3, even in the wilderness for 40 years, okay, for 40 years, you know how many Jakes died? You know how many Jakes died? Okay, Jacob's living in the wilderness for 40 years. Okay, the minute we got out of Egypt, Jacob's being ungrateful. Okay, go read the story. Okay, right? The Lord had to feed Jacob. Jacob, yeah, the 12 tribes. You know what I'm saying? Right? You had the tribes in Egypt, man. Okay, and the minute they left out of Egypt, what happened? What happened after they left out of Egypt? Okay, what was Jake doing? Okay, being ungrateful. The Lord was feeding them. They're still trying to keep back. The Lord's giving them instruction, being rebellious. You know. Hey man, it's the same thing now. The Lord's giving us the same instructions, okay? How to get us out of Egypt. Jake is rebelling again, okay? The book of Samuel tells you that rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, okay? Because you're going against the Lord's commandments, man. Hey man, it's the same thing over again, all right? It says, verse 2, it says, you only have I known of the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. So the Lord has only knew us. The book of Amos says that. The Lord said he only knew us. He only knew our family. Okay? That's showing you. We're not one race. We're not one people. The Lord has certain families. The certain families represents the nations, man. Okay? Everyone has their own family, their own culture, you know, their own thing. That's why the Lord gave everybody their landmarks. If the Lord, like, that should just tell you right there. The Lord gave everybody their landmarks for a reason. You live here, you live here. All right? The prime example is showing you the time and time again in history. Every time the heathen try to gather everybody to be one language, one religion, one people, why has happened every single time? It's failed. Okay? Look at America, man. Okay? Look at the land of Samaria. Look at the land of Sodom and Gomorrah. It was the same thing. Everyone heaped on everyone. Okay? Everyone's together. Okay? Multicultural. It always fails, man. There's too much racial tension. There's too many civil war. People killing each other. Gangs there. You know? This whole shit is off, man. This whole thing's off. Everyone's supposed to have their landmark, man. It says, verse 3, can two walk together except they be agreed, right? And we're not in unison with the 2/3. Yeah, you may have to deal with them. You know, you might have to front them up a little bit. But in the spirit, we're not the same. Okay? And that's why it's so crazy too, because nowadays it's like, hey man, we're of the same nation, but we're really not. Okay? Alright? We're of the same nation, but we're really not. Because Jake is over here being, you know, we're not in unison, man. So we can't really say we're the same. Okay, we're not in unison spiritually. That's what ultimately matters too. Okay, once you got the spiritual connection down, man, it's over. Everything else is just gonna fall into play. The spiritual is on a higher level than the carnal. Because carnally, yo, yeah, I like basketball, I like this. Okay, cool. What else do you believe in? Oh, I believe I'm a Moor. Well, I believe I'm a Christian. Or I believe I'm Buddhist. Or I believe I'm a Muslim. Okay, that's Jake for you. Okay, Jake does all that. Okay, and then it causes division. You see? All right. So there you go. All right. This is we're gonna go to Isaiah. Okay. Jake is destroyed spiritually, man. They don't have no discernment in the spiritual sense, man. None. Shoot, slack you. I'm just trying to. Alright, so I don't know why it's not working. Isaiah chapter 45. We're gonna get that. Alright, because that's Jake, man. Jake can't even be saved even if he wanted to. Because they're too far gone, right? This is Isaiah chapter 45 and verse. We'll start at verse 9. It says, "Woe unto him that striveth with his maker. Let the potsherd strive in the potsherds of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, What makest thou? Or thy work? He has no hands." All right. Verse 10. It says, woe unto him that said unto his father, Whose begettest thou? Or thou to the woman, what has those brought forth? Verse 11 says, Thus saith the Lord, the Holy One, Israel, and his Maker, ask me the things to come concerning my sons. Okay, because we're the sons of the power. Okay. Where have I start? Yeah, stretch out my hands, the heavens, and all their hosts have I commanded. Verse 13, I have raised him up in the righteousness. Okay, because Jacob was once raised up in righteousness. Okay. Even, man, Jake upheld the laws, man, from oldest to youngest. Okay? That's how the nation's in shambles. Okay? That's how the nation's in shambles. Even though we were lost in a sense, man, we've lost our hope. There's no family structure, no unit. There's no protection. Okay? Everyone's not looking out for each other. Everyone is, that's the spirit of America. Okay? One, me here, me there. Selfishness, man. Greed, prideful. All right? It says, let's continue. Verse 12, I have made the earth and created man upon it. I even my hands have stretched out in the heavens and all their hosts. I have commanded, and I have raised him up in righteousness. I will direct all his ways. He shall build my city, and he shall let go my captives, not for the price, nor reward, saith the Lord of hosts. Verse 14, Thus saith the Lord, power, labor of Egypt, and the merchandise of Ethiopia, and the Severines, men of stature. Okay, there you go. Talking about the Hamites, men of stature, like we said earlier. It says, come over unto thee, that they shall be thine, and they shall come up after thee. In chains they shall come over, and they shall fall down, unto thee. They shall make supplication unto thee, saying, Surely, Yahawah is in thee, and there is none else. There is no God. Okay? There's only one power. Okay? There's only one power. Okay? And back then the heathen used to know that too. Alright? But that's why they always cleave to the left-hand side, being wicked. Okay? That's all the heathen knew, was to be wicked. Okay? But deep down they knew that Yahawah was the only power. Okay? And they knew that through fighting the children of Israel. Because they knew the children of Israel. Okay? I'll tell you this too. Alright? The Hamites knew too. The Hamites knew the laws and all that. Okay? Why do you think they always try to keep Jake away from the laws? Okay? I'll say the Hamites knew us the best, man. Okay? We always went to battle with them. Okay? They knew the law, the commandments. They knew what we were about. Okay? They knew our power. They knew the power of us too. Okay? Oh man. Yeah, them Hamites, man, they knew. Okay, they knew the wrath, man. They knew that power, man. Okay, and they were scared of it too. I said they didn't want to fight us when we were one with Yahawashi. When we had Yahawashi, it was over. It was wraps. You know? Fine, I'm going for a minute.